Good morning and happy Saturday. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your morning. I'm super grateful to be alive today. I'm feeling great just finishing up here at the gym, soaking wet from the sauna. I love the sauna. I feel great every time I get out of it. I highly recommend it if you're not using it. Got a little bit of wet weather here. Super excited. Feels like fall is around the corner. But the question I wanted to ask you this morning is, are you a dreamer or a realist? If you were to ask me, I believe I'm a dreamer, and I believe the difference here is this. A realist is someone who doesn't really see past what's in front of them, right? Maybe a little bit more nervous or scared to go beyond their boundaries of, what they see in front of them to kind of stretch themselves out. A dreamer is just someone who, just thinks out of this world, unrealistic ideas, right? If I were to use an analogy here, it's like a dreamer is someone who colors outside the lines, and a realist is someone who likes to color and stay within the lines, right? Now, the people who are the perfect example of being a dreamer are children. Next time you see a child, ask them what they want to be when they grow up, right? Remember, to when you're a child, what you wanted to be when you grew up. There was no limitations on what you wanted. You probably thought of the craziest things. Somewhere along the line, unfortunately, we lose that. Society puts expectations on us that it's time to grow up and stop dreaming, and it's time to be an adult and get real with things, But I think that's all BS, right? Because the reality is this: everything that's created and is because of a dream. Somebody had to think something up, right? And so for me, I just started a creative ideas journal yesterday. And if I were to tell most people a lot of things that I'm dreaming, things that I want to create, you'd probably think I was out of my mind, like I was high, right? Things like, I want to own a record label one day, a recording studio. I've got businesses in mind for fitness attire, for a health and wellness coaching program, real estate ideas, from owning, storage units to gyms to, sober living homes, multifamily, car washes. I mean, the list goes on and on of things and ideas that I want to create. So that's a dreamer, someone who just has no limit to the things they can think of. And, we should always all be like that. Like I said, someone, unfortunately, we lose that along the line. If you're a dreamer, you get exactly where I'm coming from. If you're a realist, you're probably listening to this conversation like, dude, this is no way. You'll never be this. You can't do that many things, But I would advise you to try it, right? Forget the limitations. Forget how crazy things seem sometimes, or letting people get in your head, and just, just start thinking of stuff, right? So, really get in your head. If you're not a dreamer, start dreaming. And if you are a dreamer, don't let anybody stop you from continuing to dream. I think the crazier the ideas, the better off you are. So again, just wanted to ask you, are you a dreamer or a realist?